not what I wanted to do. Why this thing unlisted? One moment, y'all. Peace, Mighty Vic, Private Banker, Cheese. What is going on, y'all? How y'all feeling, man? I just don't understand. Oh, here it is. I'm about to say. There we go. 1 second, y'all. Like 9 hours, I'm ahead of you. Ahead of me. We got us some Cali out here in Tampa. You know what I mean? We got 2 bowls. It's like a Thai noodle. It's some Thai. And then this is what I normally get. It's like some fried onions, scallions, rice. I should have put some black beans on this. That probably would have made it even more fire. That's all I got. Hop on here. How y'all feeling today, man? How y'all feeling? Live on YouTube. We also live on Twitch. Private Banker said it's a good day. Good time to learn. Got this sauce. It's supposed to be like a Thai sauce. Actually, let's try it without the sauce first. Let's see if it's... I don't know how I feel about this. You know what I mean? Wanda, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. In the YouTube chat. Oh, okay. This all the sauce they gave me? so y'all can see it's vegan. I figured this stream, man, you know, I could do a couple things. I can answer questions, go through the comment section, and just see what type of time y'all on, man. Let's see. I don't know what to expect. It looks good. Y'all get the first bite. Let's go. Shocked I'm live on Sunday. I'm shocked too. Let me get this light on. I'm shocked too. Y'all like the light on, light off? Talk to me nice. It's cool. Not nothing too special. Tastes like Thai noodles. I mean, they have some fresh. I could have added more stuff to it. It looks like udon noodles, carrots. What is that? Something crunchy. That tastes like a fruit. Probably a mango. It gets the job done, chat. It's definitely healthy. Definitely refreshing. If I had some chopsticks, I could have. Actually, I do got some chopsticks. Those of y'all on YouTube, are y'all tapped in on Twitch? It said I should have added a we didn't get a carrot in our bite. Alright, hold up. Carrot. We're gonna get this mango. YouTube chat says I should have got mushroom. They didn't really have that. They had like lentil bites. Alright, I try to get a little bit of everything in there. This is a big bite though. Her. Quick time. Let's get it. I give it a I give it a 6 out of 10. I ain't gonna do it too dirty. I'm not gonna do it too dirty. It gets the job done. And it's fresh. So yeah, you see where they going with the flavors is definitely giving Thai. There's also peanuts in this too. Anybody got peanut allergies? My bad. If y'all got peanut allergies, my bad. I can see. I'll see what they. I'll taste the flavors. Would I get it again? No. Now this is what I usually get. Look at that. This is onions. You know what I mean? Rice. More onions. Guacamole. Turmeric rice. This that one, and this is like some sauce. It's vegan. Now this one, usually I just get one bowl and keep it moving, but today I'm like, hold on, I feel like being a big bag today. Even though this is, I guess, more on the healthier side of things. I think the only thing that would make this plate not healthy is probably the fact that the onions are fried. Maybe the fact that, and I would say that the vegetables aren't like, excuse me, are like massively cooked. So it's probably still a lot of the nutrients in there. All right. What's your favorite meal? Look at that. Let's get into that. It's like a whole onion right here. I think for the texture, this hits all the boxes for me. I usually would probably get like some lentil bites, but I decided let me go ahead and just get it regular. Miss Perfect. Hey, Mr. Burns, what's up with the new school community versus the ever so promising Complete That Guide? You told us that was your one all be all, meaning you continue to add new content. Well, Miss Perfect, I mean, if you have the Complete That Guide, just shoot me an email. And you'll get access to the Complete That Guide in the school community for free. Okay. Obviously, if you want to unlock the other courses, then it'll be, just a separate charge. But for my Complete That Guide people, if you cannot access it, then, and I'm asked, can you guys access it? Because all I can say is that Stan shut down my account. I'll type it in the chat. But just because Stan shut down the my account, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to do all of my power to make sure you guys are able to get into the community. So if you have the Complete That Guide, just shoot me an email with the receipt of you purchasing it, and you'll get free access to the Complete That Guide in the school community. That right there, I'm probably going to be pushing way more. And I feel like, in a way, the Complete That Guide, it was just like, they wanted to stop it. I don't know why. Just like they banned my TikTok account. So, and the thing is, I give it all away for free. And what I mean by that is, online, in my YouTube videos, live streaming on Twitch, y'all are getting all the free game. I'm not holding anything back. Now, for certain people that want like my time, that's different. If it's my time, then you're gonna have to pay for it. If I put time into a particular product or service, like when I create the templates, when I consistently update it, yes, that's something that you would inherently get with it, because anybody can take what I say in my videos and literally create their own letter themselves. Have you ever seen in retail instrument contract and how to go about it if you put a down payment? So yes, I have seen it. If you treat a retail instrument contract as a security, then you take them through the conditional acceptance process and you ask them to provide proof that they didn't securitize it. in my videos, I explain like your retail instrument, right? It's a negotiable instrument. But if you don't know that, or I would just say, if you're not looking at it from that angle, then what happens is you're going to be, sorry, Miss Perfect. You know what I mean? I'm multitasking. Dope. You use it as a negotiable instrument, or you challenge them, and you would take them through the administrative process of challenging that exact instrument, and pretty much ask them, was it an instrument, yes or no? Did you make money off of it? Did you securitize it? Through conditional acceptance. If you have to complete that guide, well, you probably don't. You can go ahead and hop in the school community right now. Into my email. If you had to complete that guide and you can't access it, this is for people that can't access it. And if one of you guys could do me a favor, if you guys do have to complete that guide and cannot access it, could you shoot me a email? Lee, are you able to access the complete that guide? Dope is probably like, okay, well, you didn't really say much of anything. Back to the point. You challenge the contract. Another thing, I was speaking with my attorney friend, and she said that, I'm talking to her about this, and she's like, well, you go in there, the judge is just going to say that, yes, all the laws that you're saying are right, but you just pay, or else it's going to be on your credit report. And that would typically get people to say, you know what, judge, you're right. And then I said to her, what if I told the judge that I don't care that it gets on my credit report? And what if I told the judge that the Fair Credit Reporting Act doesn't allow you to put something on one's credit report if it is being disputed? And what if it was disputed and they still kept it on there? So now, judge, you can say that I need to pay, but no, they violated that contract. So whatever that they are enforcing is null and void. They have no ability to enforce it. OG said, I've been served by the debt collector. I only responded to the court notice. It's been over 30 days, but not a court date. Should I continue to wait? No. I would be proactive and, look up your name in the court filings and find the date yourself. Because they'll be in a situation where I haven't been served, and come to find out the court date was 30 days later, and I was pretty much asked out, So rating these two, 6 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. I didn't really dress this one up like I usually do. I can barely taste the guacamole. What's the end goal for me? Um, so I went down this debt discharge path because it aligned with my end goal of financial freedom. So, uh, being financially free requires learning financial literacy, applying it. And financial literacy doesn't just stop at not paying your debt or, challenging debt or even knowing this. Okay. It also goes hand in hand with marketing, sales, business, making money. Saving money is also equivalent to making money, depending on how you save money. Not in the sense of you decide not to buy $5 coffees, but taking away those liabilities. So ultimately, you kind of want to be in a position where you have less liabilities, more assets, and you have more of an ability to choose, to choose exactly what you do, and finances don't limit you. My overall goal is freedom. The reason why you wouldn't discharge debt forever is because it takes time. The people that, if I told you, if you went and did the debt discharge with every single company, you wouldn't have many banking relationships. It's not because like what you're doing is not moral or it's not justifiable. It's literally the fact that you will not be profitable to the bank. And on top of that, people think that discharges you just, how originally be taught, oh, you're going to fill out this form and every single month they're going to apply it to your account. No, it doesn't really work like that. Always. Okay. Unless you are going to communicate via the trust. But the thing is the whole administrative process can take 3 to 6 months for one company. Imagine doing that for every single debt. Do this when your back is against the wall. Do this and understand this so that you know that you're not like bound to debt. You're not controlled by debt. I was talking to my friend today. She said, yeah, I got a letter from a collection agency and blah, blah, blah. And I said, okay. And she's stressing about this collection. But what we know on this channel is that collection is literally a debt collector buying your information, and they're not the legal holder in due course. So I'm listening to her, but I'm like, yo, that's nothing to fret about. Oh, but it's going to go on my credit report. So what? They created an elaborate mechanism to make you think that your credit report pretty much runs everything and you can't do nothing without a credit report, without a high credit score, but you actually can. Okay? You want to get a vehicle? Pay for it in cash. You want to get an apartment? Show proof of income. Okay? Well, I don't have good proof of income or whatever the case may be. Well, this is where you have to use your brain. Part of discharging debt is using your brain and doing any and everything that you can do to be able to put yourself in a position, elevate yourself to a position so that you can be able to get the apartment or the car or whatever you want, But to answer that question, when it comes to discharging debt, it's not that, you're going to be doing this for the rest of your life or every single time. It's really to position you so that you can now not exchange your labor to pay debt. You can now exchange your labor to grow something of substance, build generational wealth. You can discharge debt, but how are you going to build wealth? Well, I shouldn't have to build wealth if I can discharge all debt. Come on, you got to be smarter than that. If there wasn't credit card companies, would you, and let's just say you owed me money or you wanted to purchase something from me, I'm going to ask you for the Federal Reserve note. Well, the Federal Reserve note isn't real. No, it isn't, but it's a value in the United States. It may not necessarily put a dent in their in your debt obligation, right? But it's still a value. See, Lee said, "Did we get it?" I was literally just thinking about that. 1 second. All right, so I got this Fanta a couple days ago. Hopefully it's not flat anymore. And I got some water. This is probably what I'm gonna be drinking on, cause I'm gonna end up going to the gym. I do have some Gatorade too. What is wealth to me? Wealth is, yeah, that's flat. Wealth is the things that wealth to me is happiness, freedom, and being able to give to the people that I love. Okay, being able to share my philosophy, being able to connect with my community and tribe. And that's not a PR answer. Okay, that's literally what wealth is to me. Okay, it's not really about money. Okay, money is a tool that is used to facilitate certain things in your life. The only reason that money is probably the forefront of one of my philosophies is because that's one way that that's one of the strongest things that they use to control you, which is money. But did you know that when you reach $10 million, you actually become a private citizen? You know what I mean? When you reach $10 million, you don't have to get insurance. You're literally self-insured. When you get to $10 million, a lot of the things that we stress about at this lower level is not going to be there. And when that happens, you're able to open your mind up to other things about life. Because right now, your life is all focused on going to work, getting paid, and paying your bills on time, and then having some fun on the weekend. Can you say that that's actually life? Can you say that you're actually getting to live life? Cammy, I got you. True wealth is the riches of the soul. That's a good one. You know, whatever makes you happy. Someone could be wealthy just by doing the regular everyday thing, right? But if you go at the end of your life and you have things that you wish you could have done or wish you would have done like that, then you need to do it now. I just wouldn't like, you know, I think time is wealth. You know what I mean? I think that time is the true wealth. I made a video on this like 2 years ago. Matter of fact, we can go to one of my old videos. I need to get me a whiteboard. I keep BSing. I just been liking my setup. Just come in here, hit the camera button, get started. Before I start really dropping these gems. Yep. Let's drag this up. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Let me put y'all down here. Put the chat right here. Boom. Y'all can see it. This video right here. Let me get the audio up. Properties up. And boom. Okay. Y'all can hear it, right?
Reach amplified.
Drop a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear it.
Better results? Simplified. Put Google
Okay,
AI to work on
good.
your
I
next
can't hear it,
campaign.
which is maybe I need to get me some headphones. Some headphones, man. Bluetooth. Let's see if I can add my headphones to this. One second. Okay, that's not gonna work. I need to get me some headphones. Be right back, y'all. Nothing at all. These the only headphones I got right here. We can take this out. We don't need this in. Plug this up and only make this the output. Damn, that's actually kind of far. I'm gonna rise glide do this. Move over. Move this out of the way. Hold on, y'all. This literally my headphones for my Xbox. So it's like, what? This not working. Okay, yes, I threw in my headphones. Let me see. Test. Let me see if it's still.
Time is wealth.
Like, where's the? Where's the sound at? Sound. Okay. Right here. Oh, you know what? I could put it right here. There we go. There we go. Oh, thank you. Can I hear it now?
Most of us don't understand the power behind time, okay, or the wealth behind time.
Y'all can hear
In
it?
your life, you're not going to sit there and say, oh, I wish I had more time. Well, that's what you will say. You're not going to wish that you had more money. You're not going to wish that you had more material items. You're not going to wish that you had more tangible things. You're going to wish for more time. Time with your family. Time with your friends.
I asked this question today and I said, I think that most people, unless you're 18, would probably give all their money away that's in their bank account right now to be 18. Like, if you had the same knowledge, the same information, you would probably exchange your entire bank account, whatever is in there, to be 18 again. What if someone will say, oh, I can't do those 10 years again? Well, if you already know how to maneuver through those next 10 years, man, you will probably kill it. And I'm not saying it in the sense of we dwell on the past, but if you think about it, every second that passes, you never get it back. Like today, it's 6 p.m. Eastern. You're not going to get that today back. So if you didn't do anything today towards your better purpose, your better wealth, you're just giving more work to your tomorrow self. Hey, Beach Brains. Let's see what else I'm saying here.
Time with your girlfriend, your wife, kids. Time to do everything that you wanted to do. But see, we're not wired to appreciate the things that are given to us standard at birth. We're not wired to do that.
Only 122 views. Ain't that some... Yeah, to me. Now, don't get me wrong. I could have structured this video way better. It doesn't surprise me if some of y'all got bored and clicked off the video. I started off slow. I didn't get straight into it. I think I love this sound. Literally, this is probably me on a daily basis. I'm usually chilling. I'm not like ever trying to get on here to overcompensate, if that makes sense. Like, I don't get on this platform to be something or someone that I'm not. So someone say, well, be more hype, smile more. Y'all get my smiles. The OGs, the people that tap into the live stream. You know what I mean? Hey, how are you? Eat meat. I ain't eat no meat. Pause. Nah, but this is a good video. If y'all haven't seen this video, y'all should watch this video. Okay? If y'all haven't tapped into this video, tap into it. Where is the video that I wanted for my I want to ask, when you open up the Treasury Direct account, do you initially open it with your SSN or foreign trust number? Okay. You open it with your SSN, but before you do that, go watch The Truth About the Treasury Direct, okay? Go watch this video. Thank you, Beach Brains. Beach Brains says she sees me as a real guy. Thank you. So y'all can see the chat. Oh, if y'all haven't tapped into the Twitch, because I don't go live on YouTube. Well, I may, just for a while. But I don't go live on YouTube every day like I do on Twitch. So, hold on. Let me do this. Let me link my Twitch in the chat, too. Join the Discord right above. And join the Twitch. Status correction starts with the mental. I agree. I absolutely agree. I think we generally we are so focused on the physical that we forget to we forget about the metaphysical. And, don't butcher me, but I think that women are better at the metaphysical than men are. Okay? But I think that there's elements of men where we are better at the physical. And I mean by like just doing the work, not the mind, not the smarts, but just the physical part of it. And we may not agree, but I think that, when it comes to like truly tapping into your inner self, I think women do it way better than men. This is why we all need each other, Oh, Venus versus Mars, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Contrary to the video I just dropped, I said that a strong woman doesn't need you. Okay? If anything, a strong woman shouldn't need you. And a lot of guys look at women and they think that, if they don't need them, then they shouldn't be with them. But it's like, that's just an insecurity that you have as a man to feel needed. It's something about women that we enjoy because of the color that women bring to our lives. And men, we're very like straight to the point. Let's get the work done. And I also say that women, to their fault, are more present. Sometimes they can get it mixed up. And they prefer, man, if they could be in that metaphysical over the physical, they probably would. And men, vice versa. But you kind of need them both. Why did I bring that point up? I do not know. Health is wealth. Exactly. Wealth is basically happiness within yourself. Absolutely. See, y'all hitting the nail on the head. So this is why I teach debt discharge, not because like because this is the only way, or I'm trying to fight against, have a big revolution against the United States. If it happens, it happens. But I'm really bringing awareness around some of the things that they don't teach you, because not knowing it is why they have more control over you. Imagine if you know that you can challenge a contract. Imagine if you know that the credit report doesn't really mean much. It's just a number. It's just an elaborate mechanism used to control you and make you feel like you're not worthy of something. Okay? Now, in the grand scheme of things, minus the credit score, whatever the case may be, if you're a person that don't pay back your loans, I think that in any world, whether there's a credit score or not, most people will say, you know what? Yes, we're going to deny you. But it's not that the system needs you to pay. It needs you to perform. So your performance can be a payment with the Federal Reserve note, which is also a discharge dollar, or you can discharge it using negotiable instruments, connecting and communicating with them via the private trust. Okay? But then moreover, it's more about holding them accountable, because if it's a valid contract, then yeah, I'll pay it. You're not at all saying that you won't pay something. Nah, this was actually fire. I don't usually drink soda, but this one doesn't actually taste like syrup. If you have the complete net guide and you can't access it, shoot me an email of you not being able to access it. Well, actually, you don't have to shoot it of you not being able to access it. Just shoot me your email with the receipt. Let me see. Oh my God, they want me to keep signing in. I almost didn't go live today, but I just pulled up, sat down, about to start eating. I said, you know what? Let me just hit start. I don't even have to be on here too long. You know what I mean? I'm just like, let me hit start. You're right. Sugar is poison. It's addicting too. It's probably like cocaine. Yes, the pen for sure was mightier. Some people rather die than their reputation be ruined. Shoot, since we on that topic, do you know more people fear public speaking than dying? It's actually crazy. They would rather die than speak in front of people. I see you, Cammy. You want me to use this email? Cammy? If you still in here. It's a drug, quite literally. Thank you, Jen. Everything you said has been right, and I did my own research. Thank you. Let me see if I can get the YouTube on. Can I get the YouTube chat on here? If I can get the YouTube chat on here, it's up. Um, um, words, relays, relays gallery? No, elements gallery. Nope. I'm gonna add the email that you sent me from. I'm gonna go ahead and just add that one to the school community. Member. Yeah, that thing is poison. Cause I'm telling you, yo, I'm clearing my throat now. I'm about to get a sickness. All right, I sent it over. Anybody else has to complete that guide? Lee, drop your email in here. Everybody in the Twitch chat, drop your email. Go ahead and knock that stuff out now. Okay. I couldn't see that. Now, y'all, I know y'all dropped me y'all emails and stuff. Do y'all have to complete that guide? I know some of y'all did, some of y'all don't. It's hard to be nice. Y'all better not be lying, cause if I find out, yeah, you're going to get kicked out. Gotta keep it a stack with you. All right, private banker. It says at. I don't know why it's blocking that. It must be like a different email address or something. You'll get so the Discord really replaces that Facebook group. I ain't gonna lie to you. That Facebook group's still there, but I do not check it. I really just leave it up for the community. A lot of those people that was in the Facebook group, they're a part of the school community now. Law equals air, land, air, and water. Okay, I just pulled up the YouTube chat. Aristo, thank you for the love. So, Nicholas, is it true or not we could technically have infinite money? Yeah, you can, but it's not like in a sense of you'll have infinite money. You create a way to make money infinitely. Okay? Or it's not really that the way is going to make it infinite. It's going to be you. If you understand the law of attraction, if you start to attract money into your life, what's going to happen is the money will keep coming to you. It's not going to be in a sense of you open up an account and then you just have an unlimited amount of money, billions of dollars that will never run out. It's almost like saying, are we going to be able to have unlimited value? Yeah, I'm done this. I probably won't even eat. I might throw this whole thing out or give this to somebody. It's cool, but I don't think I like the smell of it anymore. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Thank you, Beach Brains. Those of y'all in the Twitch chat, for some reason I did not see the after the @ sign. It's like blocking it. Why is it blocking it? Lee, are you able to like like, I don't know, unhide those? Anybody opening a bank, credit union, starting a government? Anybody more advanced? Nope, that's not me. What do you mean by that? It feels like what you say and Brandon Joe Williams says is basically smoke and mirrors. What do you mean by that? The CFR book I recommend you reading is the Constitution. Ah, that poison. Whoo! It keeps pulling me back. That's why I got my water. If I drink that poison and some water, will it cancel out? Y'all let me know, chat. Thank you, Jarena. I mean, I didn't even get to read this full message, but it says, "Hey, I'm Jarena. I'm new. I'm organizing a group on Guam. Financial independence and individual and island sovereignty are our goals. If all goes well, I should have 304 new subscribers following and subscribing through me by October 20, 2025. We are still organizing development strategy for growth and development." Okay, that's good. I appreciate that. Of course, I guess I mean when dealing with law enforcement. Well, let's see. Okay. See if we can do a Google search. So you'll probably look at chapter 42. Chapter 42, 42 USC 1983. 18 USC code 242, and then we'll go from there. I mean, all the UCC that I talk about in my videos pretty much can be used for police and CFR codes. I'm seeing 28 CFR. Let's see here. Department of Justice, Judicial Administration. Share my screen. Nope. On the chat in a way. Let me move the chat real quick. Electronic Code of Federal Regulations, Judicial Administration. I have to really tap into this. I haven't really dived into that side. 18 USC 242, deprivation of rights under color law. 241, conspiracy against rights. 42 USC 1983, civil action for deprivation of rights. Just a couple. GG. No, I mean, it doesn't matter what chat you're going to be in eventually. My focus is Twitch, but I mean, really, I go live on Twitch more. And the chat on YouTube is just, they're just talking more, asking more questions. So that's why right now, oh my God, they want me to log in. Connect with. Damn. Twitch. How do I add overlays gallery? I'm gonna add something for the YouTube so I can see the YouTube comments in the. Because if I do that, I'll go live on YouTube more. Stay in email not working. No, just email me at burnsmindset@gmail.com. Email me at burnsmindset@gmail.com. Your receipt, email. You're also protected by the 4th Amendment, 5th Amendment, 6th Amendment, and the 14th Amendment. I keep drinking it, beach. He quizzes you sometime. I drink Waterloo, and what y'all think about the poppies, the prebiotics, the prebiotic soda? They make it with apple cider vinegar. organic sugars. I really don't drink soda, y'all. One time won't hurt, right? And the next thing you know, I come back, my cheeks fat. And I'm be like, what's up, guys? It's your boy BizNick, man, coming back at y'all with another video. I'm like, Nick, you look so tired, drained, sickly. So, all right, I'll take heed to what y'all say. I'm done drinking the Fanta. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was a Dorito. But I suck sometimes because I'll say, oh, let me get that. But then I'll realize it's not what it is, but I'll still get it. So I'm not like holding up the line or something like that. It's the people pleaser in me that I have to fix. That's why I'll be real strict about my phone calls. If I do get on the call and it's not my sales guy, I'll get on the phone and I will talk to y'all for like an hour or two. And it's not my intention. It's just that I, genuinely want to help, And when a question is asked to me, then I kind of want to answer it. But there are some days I'm like, listen, and I get straight to the point. Did you want to learn about the mentorship, or do you just want to ask me 1,000,001 questions? And they'll say, oh, well, and then boom. All right, well, here, you can use this link, and boom, boom, boom. Or watch this YouTube video, and it'll answer your questions, and then boom, hang up. Olipop. What y'all think of Olipop? It's so different, yo. YouTube is saying, you better drink that. And Twitch is saying, nah, you need to get rid of that. I think the Twitch chat is better because you should be able to see the maybe if I make, how do I make it can I make it a little bit bigger? I'll make it a little bit bigger. And maybe I should make the words dark, bold, and add a nice little, okay, maybe I can make it white. Maybe I can make it white and just add like a little stroke. Like, come on, y'all. I don't even know what y'all want me to do with this. Let's see how this looks. Save. Let me see. Does that look better? Or should I just make it black? Let's see what black looks like. I guess black looks a little bit better. I don't know how it looks up close though. I just made it bigger. See if I can add the YouTube. Excuse me. Nope. Problem with the current system and how it diverts commercial activity away from the compliance with the Constitution. People do not realize that everything we learned in school has been perverted and corrupted. Thank God Nick is teaching us how to mitigate perversions by understanding how to use the UCC to mitigate the corruption. He restores our faith in the power of the constitutional law that supersedes the federal and state laws. Excellent, Jarena. Thank you for that. And breaking it down in a way to, yeah, that's exactly it. I think a lot of people, expect to everything that I say that comes out of my mouth to be perfect. But, the thing that my true goal was to get you guys to think. You know what I mean? That was my true goal, to get you guys to think about it. Man, respect to you, Nick. I've been giving way too much to Mensa. Some of the trust attorney, he simply said that a trust and a private trust are the same. Is this true when titling my trust? No, it's not. It's not the same. How you structure your private trust is going to be different. It depends. There are different types of trust. Let me pull it up. Ordinary trust. What is that code? Trust. Trust. USC. Is it USC? UCC? Ordinary trust. No, not that one. Wait. No, we're getting warmer. Irrevocable. I mean, I can't say that it's necessarily the best, but I mean, it's definitely a it is the more recommended one. The key is it all depends what you want your trust to do. You can have as many trusts as you want. So do irrevocable, do revocable. I would tell one, if I were to do it, it would be irrevocable. Critical thinking is lacking in our society. You're exactly right. The use of the brain in general. No, facts. Irrevocable is private. Revocable is statutory. Thank you for that, Beach. Okay, bet. So there's an ordinary trust, and there's a business trust, and there's certain investment trusts. Okay? If you create a private trust, you don't want to put money into it. Okay? If you try to fund it, or whatever the case may be, then it becomes a business trust. And it's funny when I'm talking to the attorney today, and we're kind of going back and forth about this. It's like she said everything that I'm saying is right, but the judge is just going to say this, that, and the third. But that's because you're conditioning. It's funny how you can be an attorney and still be conditioned. You can literally see it. You can literally agree with everything that I'm saying, but your conditioning supersedes the knowledge that you actually have. And they don't study, a certain, like, they more general. They understand everything, but they're not like particularly going to like specific codes like we do in the community, okay? Or focus on consumer law. I think more of their focus is on just overall contracts in general. So when I shift the conversation to a contract, she was like, okay, I could see that. Then her next thing was, okay, well, the judge is going to say that you know what I mean, you need to pay. I mean, why wouldn't you pay them? Well, I gave them an opportunity, right? I said, hey, I am not disagreeing that I won't pay, but I will agree if you can show me and produce this information. She said, well, I'm not going to lie, as an attorney, like, if a consumer is asking for all of that, I'm just going to tell them, go ahead and just pay them out, just settle, because the amount of money is going to cost for the attorney to dig up that information that us as consumers are asking for is going to cost the company 10 grand just for them to, you know what I mean? Just for them to produce that information, which they can't. When they go and produce that information, what's going to happen? They're not going to be able to find it. They can never validate that. They may be able to produce something that may make you think it was valid, but this is why you ask them multiple questions. You get what I'm saying? Because if you get confused here, I mean, it's something that you can go off and say, well, I asked them for their value and consideration. I asked them to prove that they've actually loaned me money and where the source of funds came from. And proof. So it doesn't matter. You can produce this, but I have another question for you. Can you produce this as well? I need you to produce all of it in order for it to be valid. And it says in the Constitution that I have a right to do that. Okay? So yes, the judge will say, well, why don't you just pay it? No, I'm not paying it because they didn't do their duty. They're not following the contract. I don't think that this contract that you are basing me having to pay on was enforceable, valid. I think that it's void because they can't produce this information. Because from my standpoint, they never loaned me money, and I put it in my affidavit of truth. I don't even know why I'm sitting here arguing. I wouldn't even, the judge wouldn't even argue with me about that. But it's all going to be for the record. This is why you always say, for the record, for the record. So now you have developed a paper trail. So even if that judge says, oh, well, you know, default judgment or give you a judgment, despite everything that you discussed, you use that paper trail to appeal. In criminal law, isn't that demanding the bill of particulars? I have to really dive into the criminal law aspect. I may do a YouTube video this week on that. The judge can't tell you what you can't say. So, unless they're going to hold you in contempt for it. That right there is just like being manipulative. You know, are you here to get justice or are you here to just like be controlling? Thank you, Karina. Karina, we're supposed to be talking, I think, this week. Everybody say W, Karina. But yeah, attorneys, I mean, they are on point, but they are still conditioned. I defaulted on 5 different accounts in 2012. No one could validate it. It all went away, and they all went silent. Got it all removed from the credit bureaus, including 2 foreclosures. It's like if someone walks through your door, steals your furniture, you call the police and file a lawsuit to recover the furniture and pay for damages. The unsecured and secured loans are thefts by the financial institutions under the assumption that they gave us money to pay for the products or services that we got. They steal our money, then expect us to pay them plus interest. Wow, this is crazy. You know, that's absolutely facts. Dorena, you on something. I was thinking of, and I may not do this today, but I was thinking of doing like a Q&A, but more live in a Discord. I'm gonna go live on Twitch, and probably like 1 or 2 people at a time just answer questions. What y'all think about that? Now my Twitch people, y'all in the Discord. Now my YouTube people, are y'all in the Discord? You dig what I'm saying? And I may only do it live on Twitch. Let me see. Let me add y'all. Well, the Discord is in the YouTube. I know most of y'all in the Twitch channels in the Discord. Yeah, join the Discord. You all, if you join the Discord, you guys get a notification when I go live. And depending on the day, we'll do that. And I may announce it. So yes, you guys will get an announcement in the Discord and in the school community. And but you'll have to be in the Discord or you won't be able to answer or ask questions. This probably be like possibly a long live. Maybe like I gotta get out of my comfort zone. I feel like after like an hour, I'll be like, I'm low key tired. You know what I mean? People can understand the legalese better if you use illustration to drive the points home. I agree. I do have this video that I'm going to run back. I may do a video like this maybe like once a week. This one right here. I'm out in Paris. Like 9 hours, I'm ahead of you. Where is it at? Here it is.
What drives an entrepreneur to create? Is it fear?
I think you cannot think straight if you have fear in you.